Well, good morning, Arkansas. It's March the 2nd. We've got quite a bit of weather to watch over the next 10 to 12 days with repeated chances for thunderstorms. And this is the Arkansas Weather Network live Doppler presented by Tamco. Of course, if you're watching this recorded, this section of the video may not matter, but we're dealing with a little bit of rain to start your Monday, and it is going to gradually decrease as we get through the morning hours. Before I get into what's expected this week, I want to talk about high temperatures on Monday. The clouds and rain slow to clear out for those of you in North Arkansas. So you may have Mountain Home, Harrison sitting in the 40s, while El Dorado and Camden are in the 70s. Little Rock, kind of that battleground. We do expect Little Rock to eventually get into the 60s and 70s later today. North Arkansas has some trouble breaking into the 60s, though. They may eventually do it by late this afternoon. So just keep that in mind. High temperatures, kind of a wide range around the state today. This week, it's going to be very warm. The first chance for thunderstorms that we watch is Wednesday evening. I think we'll have a good chance to see thunderstorms move out of Oklahoma into western Arkansas by Wednesday evening. It's a low to very low risk of severe weather. The tornado threat does not look high. It looks mainly like a hail and wind event. Before we continue, one of our great partners is Air Masters of Arkansas. They are the HVAC partner of the Arkansas Weather Network, and if you need heating or air conditioning work, you call Air Masters of Arkansas. They're based out of Little Rock. Let's talk rainfall amounts because they're not going to get super impressive until we get further into this very active pattern. This is last night's Euro data. You see it's really painting the 1+ inches across West Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas, and this is out 6 or 7 days. You go, okay, well, that's not very much rain at all. It's going to add up. It's just going to take some time to get there. There's going to be repeated rounds of storms. I do expect that maybe this model is a little bit conservative, but what happens is you eventually get through this weekend into next week. Those totals, I think, eventually look like 2+ inches statewide. It's just not all coming at once. The Weather Prediction Center outlook just for this week, that's through Saturday, favors 1 inch plus along and west of I-57 and I-30 with 2+ inches out in western Arkansas. And again, we're going to add to this as we go through the weekend into next week, and eventually east and southeast Arkansas, you're most likely going to get over an inch or two before this event is all said and done. The chance for storms this week, once you get rid of Monday morning's activity, it's going to be Wednesday evening. I think most of Wednesday is probably dry. Then we watch for storms to develop in northeast Texas, western Arkansas. Right now, the tornado threat does not seem all that high. It seems more like we're going to be dealing with maybe hail or wind. We could see that continue into Thursday morning before this activity diminishes. So good chance for rain Wednesday into Thursday. And then as you get into Friday, I think what we're really going to be watching is the areas to the west, Oklahoma, dealing with widespread thunderstorms by Friday afternoon and evening. Eventually, that activity could make it into western Arkansas, and that is going to be the theme of the late week time frame. Storms develop in Texas and Oklahoma, eventually move into Arkansas before diminishing. And then as you get into next week, it's longer range, but there's still going to be chances for rain and storms in the forecast. The big day to watch is going to be as this system, the big parent system that's caused all this rain, begins to move towards the east. That's when our most widespread chance for organized thunderstorms is going to occur. So it's still a ways out there, but eventually it always happens every spring. That's how we know, even 9 days out. Well, how is that going to happen? The big system is going to move east. We're going to get widespread rain, and there likely will be at least some chance for severe weather with that. Your Monday temperatures will be in the 70s, though North Arkansas will be much cooler. Tuesday, how about this? 84 in Texarkana, close to 80 in Little Rock, and it's just going to be a very warm start to the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even into Thursday, very warm because the chance for storms late Wednesday into Thursday, your temperatures in the afternoon probably going to be pretty warm. That temperature trend this week stays very warm as rain chances get higher this weekend into early next week. Temperatures could be a little bit cooler, and look at that. Maybe a big cool down the road once we get that big front through here. That looks very possible. As far as rain chances go, expect them to increase late Wednesday into Thursday, again Friday into Saturday, Sunday. Remember, it's stormy, but it doesn't all just storm for straight through for the next 5 days. And with small chances for severe weather, you want to make sure you have the Arkansas Weather Network mobile app. It's got great severe weather alerts, plus alerts from our team. And if we're live, you can access our live coverage. That's the Arkansas Weather Network mobile app. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.